Hey, we're reading the whole Bible this year, and today is day 138. We've got 6 more Psalms to get into, so we should get to it. These Psalms today are Psalms of vindication and prayers for judgment and for injustice to be made right through righteous judgment upon the wicked. And so Psalm 26, in line with that, both declares, I am right, vindicate me, don't punish me with them, but then look at the worthless, look at the hypocrites, look at the wicked, look at those who are against you, Lord. Judge them, act harshly upon them. And along with all of this, there's a bit of with this claim of like, I'm living this way, I'm living righteously. And there's sort of an invitation in that too of like, let me know if I'm missing something, Lord. In Psalm 40, along with a cry for justice to be done against the wicked, we start with a testimony of God's goodness. And I waited patiently, and here's what God did, and here's how he did. He brought me up, and he took care of me. He has risen up. He has done these things. And so I am again calling on him and seeking him because I trust that he will do again what he has done in the past. Psalm 58 starts off by questioning the claims of innocence of the wicked, saying, do you really do this? Do you really speak righteously? Do you do these things? No, of course not. And then it responds with, this is the right judgment and right penalty for the way that you truly are acting. And it's pretty extreme, but it also matches the way that the wicked do act, especially those that David is dealing with as he's writing these Psalms, that there is Lord, this is the kind of destruction they've been wreaking on us. Do this back to them. This is the way they've acted. Do that back to them. And so it's a call for a retribution and a deliverance and a return for the sin that has been done by the wicked. In Psalm 61, we have very familiar language in this cry for refuge, in this cry for security, in this call and prayer for security and shelter in the Lord. We have words like strong tower, you are a refuge, I take shelter under your wings. These are common metaphors used in the Psalms in seeking shelter and protection from the Lord. In Psalm 62, we have a comparison between the Lord who is a rock and a firm foundation, who will not be shaken. And it sounds like a song that we sing, right? Again, speaking of refuge and that type of thing. And then it compares people as like, don't put your faith in people because they're a vapor. Even if you weighed all the people, they weigh less than vapor. Like they have no weight or bearing or sustainability in this endeavor to seek something that is powerful, something that is strong enough to sustain and to truly take refuge in. The only one who is capable is God. No one else even comes close. Psalm 64 is a prayer for protection from evildoers, seeking the Lord, crying out when you're in anguish, when you're in pain, when you're in fear, when it seems like people are attacking you or when it just seems like life is going against you, calling out to the Lord and reminding yourself and those who might hear your prayers that the righteous one rejoices in the Lord and takes refuge in him. All those who are upright in heart will offer praise. With all of these things, something that continues to stand out to me in reading these types of Psalms, prayers for deliverance, prayers for protection, prayers for cries against injustice, that there's always this turn as well. Lord, I know that you will, that you've done it before and you'll do it again. And that's always encouraging and a good reminder to me that I can cry out to the Lord. And even when it seems like everything's still terrible, God is still good. And we can still trust in him. We can still look to him. And we should. And so I hope you're encouraged to do that today. I would love to hear what other thoughts and insights and questions you have. Let's talk about that. Keep reading and praying and seeking the Lord. Be rad for Jesus.